Right now with Greg Russell, who's always getting us set with the new movies that are coming out over the weekend. Another great set of movies and another great T-shirt under there.
Yeah, for Flashback Friday, got a little Hogwarts action going on, you know, from Harry Potter.
All right,
what
there
the heck?
you go.
Get me the little magic and all like that, which you love.
All right, so there's so much going on. We've got the Coen brothers, right? We're seeing a lot of, they're running a lot of ads on TV for Hail Ceasar.
And the ads are kind of a little deceptive because when you see the ads, you think, okay, it's just this really quirky comedy.
Yeah.
But actually, it's a very smart movie dealing with Hollywood in the 1950s and the paranoia that was going on then in regards to, say, things like communism, who certain actors or actresses were dating, other things that were going on in their personal life. Josh Brolin, who we see right here, plays Eddie Mannix, who actually was a real person. But he was the studio fixer. So here was the guy who, anytime a star was going to get into trouble or was in trouble, he would either go out and fix it as far as whatever their problem was, or take care of the media to make sure that they didn't put it out there. So that was his main thing, and he would go up against Hedda Hopper, who in this movie was played by Tilda Swinton. And, you know, as far as anything she wanted to break, he's like, you break it, you get broke, you know, type situation. But that was his main thing. And George Clooney, he's almost like a Clark Gable character who, you know, really not to give anything away, but this group of people, which we even see in the ads, you know, kind of like grabs him and takes him away and tries to influence him onto other things as far as thoughts. But it was just all about how back then they wanted all the stars to be pure, clean, nothing bad, no bad news.
So basically not human.
For the most part, yes.
So what's your real review on that
You know,
one?
I give it a 3 with a bullet, as the old saying goes, you know, like in the old radio days. Because if you are a good, or if you like old Hollywood stories and know the history of Hollywood, you'll really enjoy this. Because, yeah, it shows you all about, like I said, the paranoia and everything else going on.
So let's talk about Pride, Prejudice, Zombies.
If you're going to have Pride and Prejudice, then you're going to love it with zombies.
Never thought they went together, but okay.
Neither did I. Neither did I. It's okay.
Yeah, and what they really did, they took the story and really just threw some zombies in, because it is the love story, the traditional one, you know, that we're used to seeing. About, you know, there's a family of young ladies where their mother wants to get them all married off to these richer guys, and the richer guys kind of liked them, but their families thought, they're a little beneath you. Until they find out that these women can beat up these zombies and take them down. But had a great time talking to the cast members there, and we got to talk about what it was like, you know, playing in that period. Plus, all the guys talked about their love of Detroit.
It's not your mother or grandmother or great-grandmother's Pride and Prejudice anymore, is it?
It's not, although I think my grandma would love it. She'd be like, you go, girl.
Because we were talking about, you know, this is also really a great way to get this novel across to younger people.
Yeah, we were saying that if, in a way, this can get an audience to watch Pride and Prejudice and Zombies that wouldn't have necessarily watched Pride and Prejudice, and maybe that will mean they'll then want to read the book or watch the other movies. And so I think it's a great way to get a different and a younger generation into Jane Austen.
Yeah, because I mean, here you are, you're both sisters in the movie, and it's funny, your mom is doing kind of like the typical thing moms still do today. I gotta get you married.
Of course. Despite the zombie hordes banging down the door,
Yeah, don't worry. In fact, if one of them is rich,
marry him.
Marry him. Fine, his arm will fall off. It's okay.
Yeah, seriously.
Love this guy.
Thankfully, my mum wasn't like that.
That's what it's funny that's kind of in the original Pride and Prejudice, it's like so ludicrous and annoying the mums, and that's the plight of women, that it was only about getting married, and then the fact that still stays true in our setting makes it even more insane, even more annoying, even more, you know, makes the girls want to rebel even more.
Good to see you both.
Good to see you, Greg.
And you both said that you like going to Detroit, which we love.
I love Detroit. I made a film there. I spent 10 weeks there and had a wonderful time.
Oh, great. Now, which one was that?
Lost River.
Okay. And you said
mine wasn't as cool a film. It was called LOL. It was my first American movie with Miley Cyrus and Demi Moore. It was still a great time.
Cool film, nonetheless.
Well, we'll have to get you guys back.
I mean,
I'd love to come back.
All right.
So what are you giving it? How many reels?
This one as well, it's kind of like a 3-reeler because it's made for teenagers. And the thing actually I do like is that it will introduce them to Pride and Prejudice. And to the extent they almost won't even know it. It's like, oh, this is a great story.
His arm fell off, but okay.
Let's get there. So let's move on to the choice with Nicholas Sparks, the book made into a movie. So let's talk about that.
Yep, like you said, he's got his formula. He's got it down pat. Takes place in his favorite place, North Carolina. It's all about a young lady who moves in and looks at her next door neighbor. Typical almost thing like when you were a kid. I don't like you. I don't like you either. I don't like you. And what, of course, happens?
They fall
like
each
you.
other.
Right.
Yeah.
But what? They're both engaged to other people, so they've got to make that choice. And then, you know, once their relationship goes on, there are a few other choices, you know, that they have to make. And that's, you know, really what the whole title's about, just all these different choices you've got to make as far as a relationship. And I got to talk to Teresa Palmer about the movie, and, you know, she just talked about how much fun it was and what a great time she had.
Kind of like the thing we've all gone through. It's either the girl next door or in a new school. You just kind of like bump heads in the beginning. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you.
But I really love you.
I really love you.
Yeah.
There's something about you.
It's like kids pulling pigtails. You know,
Right.
it's like antagonistic, but also I kind of want to touch you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's because after all, it is that. There.
Yeah.
There.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Right. And then, unfortunately, of course, you already got the boyfriend.
It's messy.
Yeah.
It's a little messy.
You know, life doesn't. It's not always convenient.
Right.
But love doesn't care.
Right.
Cupid's not like, oh, this is a perfect time to shoot them with an arrow. He's just
Right.
like, guess what? Ah!
Yeah.
Doesn't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, because sometimes he's like, I want some drama.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
just,
here we
there
go.
you go.
Boom.
It's the reason
Yeah.
Cupid's a big baby anyway.
Right.
He's just causing trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
And this wouldn't be a Nicholas Sparks story if it was just straight, you know,
That's
down the
true.
road.
Exactly.
That's true.
You've got to have
Life
some
is.
That's why
issues.
I love that.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's grounded in reality. Because you're right, life isn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And these films like tell you that it's not black and white. It's many shades and
Right.
peaks and valleys throughout all of it, which is true. It's
Yeah.
truthful, you know.
It'd be a lot of fun working with her, just like
Yeah.
it had to be a lot of fun
Horrible.
working with him.
Horrible.
Right. Oh,
Boring.
It's a drag.
It's like that scene in the movie. It's like, you're nothing to look at, you're not smart, you're not funny, and obviously you're all of those things.
that's how I thought about the same thing. My first time talking to you, several times talking to you, and it's kind of like, got to talk to Teresa again.
So, your
I-
real review of this
I
one?
love Teresa Palmer, but I've got to give it a 2 because it just kind of moved just a little bit slowly. But hey, it's coming up for Valentine's Day, so
Love is in
there
the
you
air.
go.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So what do you have? We've got a giveaway?
Yeah, in honor of Snow White's anniversary, I've got some Snow White downloads
that's
here
great.
for you, and some other little fun things. Do you want an apple?
Nope.
I would like
Anybody?
an apple.
Don't
yes.
eat that
that's-
apple.
There you go.
part about- Don't eat it.
that
Yeah.
apple.
Plus also from the Academy Award nominated movie, Bridge of Spies. I've got a bunch of these to give away. So all you have to do is go to our Facebook page and check it out, and who knows, you might have this for the weekend.
All
All right.
sounds
Thanks,
good.
Greg.
All
Good
right,
to see
thank
you.
you. Great to see you guys too.
Awesome.
Bye.